Good morning, Year 5. Today is Tuesday, the 23rd of February, and today we are going to be looking at writing the opening for your legend. Today, you are going to need a piece of paper or an exercise book and a pen or pencil, your active brains, and your boxing up plans from yesterday's English lesson. If you haven't got those, can you please pause the video here and get them quickly? Let's wake up those brains of yours today. There is a link at the bottom of the page that takes you to an online dictionary where you can find the meanings of irrelevant and irregular. Once you've found the meaning, please can you give us an example of what they mean? Give yourselves 60 seconds to do each one. You can pause the video here while you do it. Return once it's completed. And another little warm-up activity today. Today, I want you to write an opening sentence for your legend using one of the words from yesterday's spellings. The words were impolite and impatient. This can be changed further into today's lesson, but give yourselves the challenge to try and complete this now. Pause the video here and give yourself 60 seconds. And now into the main lesson. Today we are going to be writing out the main key events for the opening of your legend. To start up, you are going to need your boxing up. You should have finished just from yesterday's lesson. This is going to help you greatly today. So let's have a look at how we can pick out some key features and vocabulary within your introduction. Today I am going to be using the Beowulf text from yesterday's DR lesson. But first, let's recap about what legends are. Legends are stories that can be part truth. The stories usually involve a hero fighting monsters and being helped by magical creatures. They are often involve the beliefs of the culture they are spawned from. Some key words for today are heaven, old world, angel, gods, demon, deity, dragon, and kingdom. Some of the settings we can use are kingdom, a land far, far away, clouds, and hell. Okay, so let's remember to start our stories with friendly tone sentence openers. After all, you are going to be writing these as a bard. A bard was a person who would travel around singing songs or poems or retelling stories. Some friendly tone sentence openers are long, long ago, many years ago, hear and listen well, my friends, as I will tell you the tale of, you may have heard, this is a tale, etc. Okay, so let's look at the original opening for chapter 8. Beowulf returned to the land of the Geats, where he ruled for 50 years. He led warriors in battles against the fierce beasts and savage monsters. All his enemies feared him. Beowulf, the killer of Grendel. Now we're going to move on so we can show you how to up-level your opening. Okay, so let's improve this opening of the story. Remember, first thing is first, you must add in your friendly tone sentence in your opening. Here I have added, hear and listen well, my friends, as I will tell you the tale of Beowulf. He returned to the land of the Geats, where he ruled for 50 years. Here we have a key event. He returned to the land of the Geats and became king. He led the warriors in battles against fierce beasts and savage monsters. All of his enemies feared him. He was Beowulf, the killer of Grendel.
Well done, Year 5, you're on a roll. I want you to pause the video here and have a go at writing your opening now. Remember to use your friendly tone sentence opening, and don't forget to use capital letters and full stops as appropriate.
So let's see how we can build up the story. Beowulf grew old and tired of fighting. He dreamed of peace, but there was one last monster left to fight. In this part of the story, we see that Beowulf no longer wants to fight, and we have a clear description of how he feels and what his hopes and ambitions are. Across Beowulf's kingdom, villagers lived in fear of a terrible dragon. At night, the beast swooped. We have a lovely use of an adjective instead of saying, at night the beast flew downwards over their roofs. The author has used the word swooped to give it a more dynamic flow. Fire roared from its mouth. Houses burned. People ran screaming in the streets. Here we have nice use of personification. We're giving life to the fire as it roared from the mouth. As we know, fires can't roar. We're comparing this to a lion. Pause the video here and have a go at writing your build-up now. Remember to include at least 2 paragraphs. These must have at least 3 sentences each and must contain, towards the end, the problem that your hero is going to face. Okay, so let's have a look at how we should structure our writing. Our introduction should have at least 2 paragraphs, and it should introduce us to our character and who they are as a person, with a quick character description. And our build-up should also have at least 2 paragraphs. It's saying, what do the people want? So if you're talking about a kingdom, what do the people within the kingdom want? And what is going to happen around these characters? Paragraph 2 should be what is happening. So, for example, in Beowulf, the dragon was on the loose and was burning down the homes. What I expect to see uploaded today is a sentence opening using the spelling words from yesterday's lesson. These were impatient and polite. I also want to see today's spelling words, and I want to see a 2 detailed paragraphs of all the main events within your opening and your build-up.